Alright guys, so we're going to continue more coverage here. Nike, hey, you haven't played yet, are you? When do you want to play? Oh, thank you so much, Yeti. I really appreciate you watching, my friend. We are going to continue the coverage here. And we are going to see AndyDavo's Kislev team, Boink Boink Splat. And he's going to be taking on the Undead team of yesteryear, Yob's BufordTJustice. Coming up, this is the third game coverage. We're going to have all the coverage right here, guys. As we're going to start this up, Cablevision Champions Cup Season 11 brought to you by Focus Home and Cyanide. 500 euros first place, second prize 250 euros, third and fourth 100 euros. Man alive, I tell you what, if ever a streamer you want to see, AndyDavo is definitely going to be one of them right there, and we're going to see his play. So like I said though, I have not seen any of these games or anything like that. Unfortunately, I do know the score because I can't help but look at the score when I start this video up. But nonetheless though, you definitely gotta be damn right when I say that I'm excited to watch and display this video coming up. And in my preliminary prediction, in my sickened stupor, I did say that I liked AndyDavo to win because it was an absolute biased pick. It was an absolute biased pick, and really because I don't know who Buford T. Jordan is or anything like that. But AndyDavo will be piloting the Kislev team. And it's going to be Boink Boink Splat. And with a name like that, how can you deny that it is an absolute joy to maybe watch this Kislev team get into the backfield and possibly wrench that ball away from BufordTJustice, the yesteryear Yobs. The Undead team will have, oh, what is this? A star player or two? Looks like lots of skeles. Lots of skeles, my man. Oh, you're Buford. Oh, you're Buford. Okay, Quartermain. All right. Well, I don't know your play or anything, but I do know Andy's play, and so it was an absolute biased pick. I'll tell you that much. Thank you so much for following. Really appreciate that. We are going to start the coverage now, and unfortunately, normally I do the introduction and all this great stuff for the Champions Cup, but I did go on a business trip and I got dreadfully ill. Just so sick with the flu, actually, and I'm still recovering, actually, and because of that, I could not do the intro video. But that's alright, though. We are still going to be taking a look at both of these sides as we see the beer stand. So, +1 injuries when anyone is going to get crowd surfed, and hey, sweltering heat on the pitch, guys. As you see there, Boink Boink Splat. They're going to set to receive this coin flip, and because of that, we're going to see some real fun. Undead team, though. Oh yes, we're going to see if we are going to have some real fun. Ali Babad, he is going to be in, and this star player, he does have that nice stab ability, even a pass block and block, as well as 3 strength with that jump up ability. So this star player going to be in, as well as having another one. It's going to be Satik, and he's going to have strip ball with the break tackle, with the block, and juggernaut as well as 4 strength. Better watch out here, Undead team. Loads of guys that can put the hurt on, and here I think that's a really great pickup for this Undead team. Is going to be Satik with that strip ball, because honestly, Kislev team, the greatest ball hawking team of all time. Everybody with the long legs and everybody with that leap. I mean, you think they're out of position, but they're totally not. Let's take a look real quick at the skills, though. And we do see the mummy there with the stand firm, and also the block ability with the guard, and then both of them with the doubles with the block, and then the dodge here, more doubles actually, and he's gonna have another of these beautiful zombies with the guard ability, and then +1 straight mighty blow with the tackle ability, and then block here for that zombie, and then more block here, and then the white also going to be on the front line, and he's going to be moved soon, and then the zombie, another one with block as well. So dirty player, lots of level 2 zombies there. I like that. And gonna have a ghoul, with the sure hands, block, and also +1 strength, and also the tackle ability. And then this school there going to be coming in reserve. 2 more zombies in reserve as well. So this Undead team looking pretty strong, but moreover, loads of guys here, star player even. And actually, this one's a secret weapon. Look at that. So gotta hand it to the Undead team. Gonna be using some surprising weapons for today's match, and also gonna have a wizard for today's match as well. So with that, I mean, you gotta say that the Kislev team is way up in team value to give this Undead team all kinds of weapons. All kinds of weapons, I tell you what. But Kislev team though, and here we go. The Tame Bear, gonna be one of my favorite big guys now. Gonna have stand firm with that, with the inherent prehensile tail, just like the Cross score. And we'll have the 5 strength with the guard, and also look at this piling on. Not something that you see every day for the Tame Bear, but definitely it is gonna be quite viable, I guess. But still, I think. Boy, piling on. That's very surprising to take on the Tame Bear, but not too surprising here. We're going to see some more of these Kislev team here. Strip ball with that wrestle, tackle, more wrestle, and the tackle. And this is the thing here, the Kislev team. You take wrestle for your guys, a couple guys here with the block skill, but definitely once they get wrestle and block, then it's like they're whole. They're just absolutely whole. And even just with the wrestle, they're all nice, good ball hawk. Strip ball, tackle right there. I mean, just ball hawks everywhere you see. You just never ever safe. And then you have blitzers there come inherent with the diving tackles. Just so dangerous. +1 agility there, block guard right there. And then you're gonna have the other blitzer there with the tackle, piling on mighty blow with the frenzy ability. And the block ability there, and then guard here for that one there, and then gonna have catchers, the staple there for the Kislev team. The catchers there, so dangerous, and then sidestep with the block ability, and then more catchers there, and no abilities on that one. Probably using them a little bit too strong, I'd say, but man, this catcher right here, you gotta watch out. But man, Undead team, loads of guys that can really take that ball away and make it pretty difficult for this Kislev team. So we'll see just how much BufordT can hold on and actually make this one a very difficult one for AndyDavo to take away. So with that, we are on the way. Kislev team needs to get the dice rolls on his side if he has any hope of actually winning this with any real endurance. So we will definitely see that bear is real pro, says Waynus. It acts when really needed. Other times it just pretends to be dumb. And Nomtos here in chat says that the piling on was taken more as a joke than anything else. And so there you go. That is the joke skill. Probably something to make the old VGP stop and say, what? And that's exactly what happened. Very well played there, Mr. AndyDavo and Mr. Zunk. As we are underway. So now we are going to see 2 great competitors bashing it out. And I believe this might be Buford's first showing here. Have you appeared in any other Champions Cup Quartermain? I think maybe you have once before. I feel like I've seen your name before, but perhaps not. But yes. Changing weather, so no sweltering heat, and the ball is flying way out of bounds. Touchback, and no sweltering heat to deal with there, so that's going to be great. Ball is going to be handed straight away to the blitzer, who quite possibly needs the SPP, and there you go. Not going to waste any time, going to get to the left side, and looks like with AndyDavo giving it off to the blitzer there on the left side, he's probably going to go and score it pretty quickly there. So gonna go up, gonna move up. I like this one here. Kislev with loads of ball hawk does mean that they definitely want to get on defense and make use of the leaps, make use of the wrestle, make use of the strip ball, and cause a lot of havoc on the backfield. And again, I really feel like the Undead team, what are they gonna do? I mean, as long as these leaps are gonna be coming through, then it could be a long day for this Undead team. BufordTJustice is going to be his first time here on the Champions Cup scene, so It's going to be his first time in playing against a big streamer even, so with that, guys, my biased pick is looking good. Not to say that, you know, you can't play or anything like that, but, you know, it's just one of those things, right? I have to go with my man, with my man AndyDavo. He's bucked me up so high, and he definitely was one of the big catalysts and one of the biggest reasons why I am over 1,000 subscribers today. So I have to give it to that man there and be a little bit biased. But for sure, I can't wait to see what you have in store for this Kislev team. And it appears that the Kislev team is moving and looking like he's going to score pretty quickly there. But nonetheless, I think the Undead team still has to react to this, needs to react fairly strongly to this and pressure the ball carrier if anything. And should get the ball with good time on his hands and just grind it out on this Kislev team and watch and laugh as they fail the leaps and get themselves into terrible positions and get themselves a little bit hit because of it. Undead team now, all he needs to do is just wait and see the Kislev teams get a little bit overly aggressive, and then after that just take the hits in and get the hits on the Kislev team and get them out. With the wizard in hand though, I don't think it has too much to worry about. A couple of star players and loads of bench. Don't have to worry too much here. But still, one of those things you have to think about. Kislev team flying into your background and then just making your cage nothingness, really. And it's one of those things where if you're not prepared to deal with it, and you're just not in that mindset, then it's just, how do you deal with the Kislev just running into the backfield like that and causing so much havoc on your cage? So we'll see if the Kislev team is going to score it. Looks like he's going to get a couple of blocks in first. I can't blame the Kislev team for doing this, for sure. Get these hits in, and then after that, it's tap dance versus the Thriller. The Thriller. No, man. Michael Jackson didn't see it like this. He didn't see it like this. Kislev team, he's in range for this touchdown. Let's see if he's going to take it after this couple of the two-dive blocks here. And going to get these hits in. And just trying to get some injuries, right? You can't blame him for that. Defender stumbles, and there's only going to be a small chance of getting knuckled, right? Especially if he does it with all the guys who blocks and wrestle. And saw a skull there. I think that's enough right there. That'd be enough to scare me. Oh, man. Two dive blocks, though. Not going to get any more out of it. And with this ball just hanging out there, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the touchdown. And we do. And there we go. We will get the level up as well. So AndyDavo will draw first blood like the machine. Going to get that nice touchdown in there. And Kislev team. And this is what they're renowned for, playing some defense. KO. Both of them's going to come back. That's good stuff here. Not like they need a huge bench or anything like that, but still, Undead team now. Going to get the rock now. And Ali Badad won't have his presence known too much. And that's going to be the bad thing about having a secret weapon on the pitch there. Undead team now is going to have the offense. And Ali Badad is pretty much a non-factor. That's a bit unfortunate, and that's the thing here. I think that's the MO here for the Kislev team. There, score pretty quickly and then just play some defense. And I think right there, I think Buford, you had to maybe think about who you were playing against, the Kislev team. If they were going to score pretty quickly there, then it might not have been a great idea to pick up that star player. But I definitely see where you're going with that one, though. That's a good pickup. He's got the stab and all that side step. You know, could get these hits in the dangerous Kislevs there. And they do have dodge on those catchers, and pretty tough to deal with. But still have the dangerous Satiq with the strip ball, with the break tackle even, and so can get to the backfield, can get to the Kislev's ball carrier as well. Get hit there by the throw rock, and that's why a lot of the top tier players like getting the things that defends against that throw rock. But nonetheless, it's just going to be a stun. And we are bashingly underway. Unabashingly underway. Why did the Undead team field Ali on defense? That's another good question right there. He did have a good big bench right there. So perhaps, I don't know. Buford, why did you start Ali Baba on the defense? That's a good question, actually. Yeah, it's not like you didn't have a big bench going in. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I guess you want to get the stabs off, right? I just want to stab fools. Just stab. Oh, it was the error. Oh, okay. It was just a simple error. Well, what are you gonna do, right? Could have sat him down. Actually, I kind of missed that. I was like, oh, you know what? You started him, but then you didn't have to. Oh well. Undead team now is gonna pick that ball up, and we're gonna see some Kislev magic now, because that's what they do. Bear's gonna get a little bit boneheaded and actually use the blitz on him, so no blitz on this little bit, and that's gonna be too bad. And leaps away and he's gonna fail the long legs jump, and that's it right there. Kislev team not gonna pay for it. It's gonna hang back for the time being. Turn 3 now, and not gonna play it too aggressive. As I've stated many times over, though, and we've seen a pretty good Kislev team in the last Champions Cup where they made it all the way to the semifinals, in which the Kislev team did pretty darn good. And it's one of those things where if you play the Kislev team and you have long legs and you have leap, you don't do the leaps too much, guys. All right, how many times I've seen you guys out there play with the Kislev team, and I'm gonna be like, woo, I'm gonna jump everywhere. I'm just gonna take my guys, just jump everywhere and get into the backfield. No, okay, guys, no. All right, bad Kislev. No, you wait until it's opportune, and then you strike. Okay, you don't get aggressive just because you can. All right, you wait for it. Okay, and that's what you do. You just wait for the moment to strike here. Look, the Undead team, they're gonna have to go to midfield at one point, and at that point, that's when you go and pounce. You don't overstretch yourself. You don't get too crazy with the spices or anything like that. You just wanna get it on simmer and you wait. Or AndyDavo could just prove me wrong right here and just start leaping in straight away. Looks like we are going to see something here. No, it's going to be a blitz here. It's just going to be a normal blitz. See, guys? And that's what I'm talking about. And actually, you're going to get the nice little push combo here on the Tame Bear. And get the Tame Bear with the Prehensile Tail right into position. So not missing a beat. Boy, AndyDavo, like I said before, one of those guys there. Great Blood Bowl sense. And not going to miss the Tame Bear push combination. Not going to use the stand firm either. So there you go, guys. Yet another reason to put all of your skills to optional, because you never know. And there you go. Gonna get the Tame Bear right in the face, and very much a big bone in the throat right there. And he's got that stand firm as well. So one of those things here that this Tame Bear can do is get that 5 strength prehensile tail even, and make this extraordinarily uncomfortable. Thankfully, though, 5 strength mummies will mean we're gonna see a blitz, and gonna get the both down die, and he does have block, and that is beautiful. We'll be able to get Tame Bear down for the count, and we'll be able to get that ball up a little bit, but I don't know if we want to continue to keep touching the ball carrier like that. But it appears that we are gonna see a dirty player hit, and that's why we get dirty player, guys. We'll be able to get the nice armor value break as well, and it's going to pay off in dividends. Definitely needed that stun right there, so nicely done here by Buford, showing that he's no slouch. He's going to be getting that foul in. He's not going to let that man stay in melee range of the ball carrier. Kislev team, though, he's get the sniffers on the ball. He's got the nose. And with that hit here, gonna get that stun, and I believe we're going to see some action here. We should see something coming up pretty soon. I do believe Kislev's, they like to go ball hawking, and this might be the opportunity, but still, again, you leave the soup on simmer, guys. Yes, indeed, Braden Fair. Knowing Andy, he was probably going to score it, and they are known for the sacking and playing defense, so this is what they were renowned for right there. Get the jump up, gonna get the 2-die block, just gonna get the push here, but thankfully does have another guy in here that can maybe get some hits in. Oh, he does have Frenzy, so Frenzy follow up with that push, and we'll be able to get the defender stumbles, and we'll be able to take down the big mummy. Tame Bear. He's gonna flip right on over. Will there be another foul? I don't think so. Undead is absolutely slowly getting covered up and getting surrounded. As you see there, Kislev team is like a blanket at this moment. And if the Undead team is not able to get the ball any more secure than it is at the moment, then we're gonna see some fireworks pretty soon. Oh, and KO definitely needed that to start things off. Yeah, definitely need to get some injuries here. Kislev team, that's the thing, right? On value 8 for them, and so you need to get those hits in, need to get those injuries off. I think that's pretty much the only real reliable way you can get down this Kislev team. You injure them so that they don't have anything left to throw in there and get into your cage or anything like that. But pushes right there, that's not going to help. And I do believe with that, I think the ball carrier is going to have a moment in which they may be a little bit more susceptible to getting hit. And there, 2-die block, more pushes, sidestep here. They're going to get into a little bit better position. And I do believe if this isn't the moment to strike right here for the Kislev team, then I don't know what is. Here's more push combinations, and again, not missing a beat. Tame Bear gonna be pushed into a great spot, and oh, look, the terrible is gonna go down to the injury as well. And regeneration though is gonna come through, but boy, definitely needed that white on the pitch, and there's one last person out for the Undead team to help out, and here's another hit. 2-die block, gonna be a push here, and again, I think 2-die block coming up. Oh boy, we'll be able to get the wrestle here, and I think at this moment we might see something. No, we're not. We're just gonna be a 1-die blitz, and gonna get scolded there, and gonna get paid. Gonna get paid by Nuffle. Nuffle gonna take away any of the blitz thoughts here by AndyDavo and the team. Now it's gonna have a chance to slip away, I think. Satik coming over the top right there, and he's got 4 strength, so Kislev team might actually get outmaneuvered here, and the ball might actually end up in this little bitty area there, as long as they maybe get down the Kislev guy right there. Come get him down. Looks like it's not going so well for the bashes, but there, Mummy, he says, don't worry guys, I got the bash right here. Both down, die. And he's going to get that hit in. 2-die block. More pushes there, and that's a little bit unfortunate. Going to stay right there. No, he's going to stand. He's actually going to push in. And I'm a little bit surprised that I think maybe standing in right there would have been a little bit better right there. But I guess the Kislev team, they got leaped. They're not exactly out of the way, right? They can always just leap over, but still make the leap instead of I don't know, maybe getting the hit off. But it is 4 strength, so I guess not extremely easy, but still. He failed GFI, and he's going to have to re-roll that, I think. And he does. A couple of turns left, and no more re-rolls here, so with that being used, jump up, and he's going to be able to get to that ball carrier, no problem, I believe. He's got lots of guys with, hey, I don't know if you heard, but Kislev, they've got leap. So there he goes, got 2 dice on him now, 2 assists, and so just needs one more helper with that dodge, and gonna have to re-roll that. Hopefully he doesn't get 1 and 9, and he doesn't there. He's got the strip ball even, but that's not gonna come into play because he's got the sure hands, but he's got the tackle though, so will be coming into play, and will be able to get that ball down and out. Kislev is gonna get that ball out, and might actually be able to have a chance to turn this around, but catcher is down for the count, seeing little bitty birdies flying around his head at the moment, and Kislev's not being able to get to that ball as of yet, but maybe Satik might be able to get there. He's got 2 agility, I guess, but this will be good enough right there to stop all thought of maybe getting his guys up there. Long legs, and you're never out of position, are you? And so there you go. Kislevs are going to box away any thought of Satik maybe picking up that ball, and the Undead team cannot score it, barring some sort of miracle. Actually, might see a blitz through. That might actually be a thing right there. So we might see a blitz through here by Satik, and then maybe get to the ball, and then hopefully survive the blitz, and then after that maybe dodge away and get the touchdown. He does have that break tackle. So if the blitz doesn't come true, then this might actually be okay. I believe we're gonna see a blitz through though. I believe we are gonna see the blitz through. No blitz through. Oh well. I thought I was gonna see the blitz through into maybe the ball carrier, but it appears feeling a little bit better with this blitz through for the Ghoul. And I guess it is just still turn 7, but now after that push, get the 4+3+, got it. No problem, even with tackle, he's going to be able to make it through. And going to get away for the time being. But now the Kislev team has a chance to do something with the ball here. And just give Kislev team a moment, just a shimmer, just something here. And that's all they need. Kislev team now is going to go ahead to get the assist here on Satik. Get the blitz off. I think the blitz through here, and then at least maybe touching it with Satik would have been a little bit better there. Buford, but still can't really blame you there. Still have another turn left, and still have to worry about the Kislev team themselves. But man, and what's the chances of you getting down with double on the 2-dive blitz with the guy with the dodge and also the block ability? Satik not really having that tackle ability, so I guess anyways it would have been pretty difficult to get him down with the blitz. But still, I think the blitz and then the dodge away would have been a good idea there as well. He does have break tackle, so could have actually blitzed through still, and even if he didn't get him down, would have been able to get the blitz off, and then after that get the dodge away, and then maybe mark that ball up. So there you have it, Buford. That's my analysis on that one. Undead team though avoids any real shenanigans with lots of skulls on the dice, and so with that, Undead team I don't think has a chance of getting this touchdown, and so we'll be going into the end of the half 1-0, where the Kislev team has scored it and has stoppered up the Undead team. Undead team is going to get the dirty player hits in there. Yes, going to get that KO. Beautiful, nice. And we'll get sent off for his troubles, but that's okay. Hey, that's why we got a big bench, right? So, dirty player doing his job there. Gets the KO, and hopefully won't see him back in the end, or actually by the second half here, as the end of the first half comes in 1-0. Thank you so much for that follow. What's that? Yufup? Oh man, I think I messed that up. I think that I flubbed that one up. High flop. Alright, well, you have to give me a little correction there. But thank you so much for that follow, my friend. Really appreciate that. Undead team, though, he's still got a second half, guys, so don't you guys go away. Undead team has his moment in the sun. It's still going to be nice weather, still going to be a beer stand. +1 injury rules to any of those surfs, guys. And the throw rock, Kislev team. Oh, KO on the Undead team, but the Kislevs did not get KO'd, and that's actually good that the zombie had flubbed it out, and that will mean a touchback, so no pickup roll. The nice thing here is that the Undead team has a +1 in strength ball carrier right there with sure hands, so we'll make the Kislev team's job in ball hawking a little bit more difficult, but still, push come to shove, they'll still be able to get the wrestle and perhaps even tackle in there. Better watch out for that guy. Definitely still needs to get these injuries off here. So Mummy gonna start off big with the KO. Gets that hit. Oh hey, what's going on? Oh, you got one in the North American TCS League? Ah, nice. Gammer. Alright, great. Great, Yuff. I'm just gonna call you Puppy. Hey Puppy. Well, that's good. It's really nice to see you. Nice to meet you, my friend. Always good to see a fellow North American TTS League. How you liking the league so far? So far, the admins are doing a good job, eh? Hopefully. Yeah, I don't. I kind of stepped away from the league, and now I'm actually doing the Champions Cup full time. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, Scotty. All right, so now we're gonna see the Undead team try yet again, valiantly trying to cage up here against this Kislev team. Again, we're gonna see some more magic, but boy, I mean, push combinations have been the thing here for this Kislev team, not missing a beat, pushing the tame pair into great positions here, always just steadily getting the bear into great spots and making it to where this Undead team just could not feel comfortable even without needing to leap in there. So kudos so far to the Kislev team, not really playing extremely aggressive, just getting the simple push combinations and getting the tame bear in the spots that the Undead team has not been able to deal with properly, really. So Undead team now just needs to somehow break away, I guess. I think the Undead team normally wants to just grind it out, but I think at this point you say to yourself, well, maybe I should put the Kislevs on the offensive side of things and then get the hurt on that way. But that's kind of a bad idea as well, because catchers with the 4 agility, I mean, they could definitely move the ball pretty easily. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, well, I'm tired of all this Kislev aggression, but then it's just like you can't give them the ball either. Not to worry though, the middle is wide open after the Kislev team is going a little bit on the left side and right side, so ceding a lot of the center this time around. And it looks like the bear is going to stay down for the time being. Little Killjoy. So Puppy, you're playing your first match today. So do you keep MV or armor value on the Rat Ogre? Oh man, that's actually a tough choice right there. If you doubled, then I would tell you to take the guard though. But if you just simply got the 10, then oh man, that's tough. I think armor value 9 is good, but then it's kind of like one of those things where, anyways, your team is already low in armor value, but still, your Roger ends up getting fouled more often than not. Leap aways here by the Kislev team, and I think a momentary kind of. I think in the last bit, the Kislev team kind of put themselves a little bit out of position, so it kind of leads me to believe that the Kislev team kind of lost focus there for a moment there, and it was like, oh yeah, my guys are a little bit out of position, and so I better get my guys back a little bit. And so this is kind of where we're at the moment. Undead team is slowly but surely pushing up the center, and that's not what the Kislev team really wants to do here, is cede this few yards of space every single time. This is playing right into the hands of this Undead team. So Kislev team kind of went around the right and the left-ish a little bit, and giving a little bit too much space, a little bit I'd say odd here, but that's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like a little momentary lapse here by AndyDavo, allowing this kind of center to form up there, and Kislev team is going to have a bit of a spot here to get back if he isn't paying attention here, if he gets a little bit too aggressive. But at this point, might actually see a leap in there by the last moment. Wizard's still in hand though, so I guess Kislevs are still going to play conservative at the moment. Just going to get the push right there. And still going to continue to play conservative. Going to get the blitz here with the tame bear. Just get himself right into the face of the ball carrier. Just push him up, maybe? No, he's not going to step up into this madness. He's going to dodge away. And there you go. And now the Undead team drifting here. If we can get an injury here on this Kislev in the front line, then it's going to be such a good time here. Mummy? Yeah, so here we go. I think we got a blitz here with the Mummy and hope for an injury there, especially on wrestle and the tackle, but it looks like it's going to be the blitz instead here. It's going to be a 3-die block, and that's going to be good. You always want to at least get a 3-die block if you're going to blitz with a non-tackler. And great stuff here. That's what I'm talking about. Got the KO, and there, Kislev team knowing that he cannot go down. It's kind of what I was talking about, and that's what I said here. AndyDavo, what great Blood Bowl sense right there. I mean, I was just talking about how, like, okay, all the Undead team needs to do is get the injury here, and then just open up the way, and then after that, the Kislevs are a little bit out of position there, but their Blood Bowl sense was like tingling right there, and uses the apothecary in a great spot, I think, and then keeps the guy on the pitch and makes it to where he still continues to have guys in front of the cage to stop things up if need be. Sure, he's stunned at the moment, but it does make it to where he has to, the Undead team still has to factor him in, right? I mean, he still has to think about this. Kislevs, though, going to continue with the onslaught, not gonna miss getting that blitz off and trying to get the piling on the weak, on the value 7 ghoul, but definitely has to watch out here. Got to be concerned about the Undead team. Again, just needs to get the hit in right there, and he's basing this guy up, so he's going to have to dodge away pretty soon right there. And I think saving this dodge for last, and ooh, does get away, boy. If he does not get these dodges right there, and it's such easy time here for the Undead team, but there, the blitz is going to have to come again on this left side, and I really believe you got to blitz this guy now with the mummy. Not the mummy, but with the white right there. Well, if not, then the 3-die block with the mummy. But it looks like, no, it's not going to blitz there still. Come on, man. We got to get this guy out the way. Got to get him out the way. Looks like the ghoul is going to still continue to play a little soft there, but I think the mummy's going to get the blitz here. So 3-die blitz coming up here, but man, I think I like doing a 2-die blitz here, or actually, he still would be a 3-die block here with the 3-die block with tackle, so I don't know. Gonna get the push though with the 3-die block, so I guess even if we would have done with the white still. But man, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Actually, no. Would it be a 3-die block? No, it would have been a 2-die block. But still, I mean, man, I like doing it with the mummy. Or with the white there instead of the mummy. But still, I mean, either way, I think the cage is formed still. It is protecting against the Kislev team, so can't fault them for that. But now the Kislevs, they're jumping in there. They're getting his guys in, and he got both of the leaps in there straight away. Kislevs are done playing around with the Undead team. It's going to straight away put the guys marking up right the ball positions and going to just pounce in there. Should be able to get a 2-die blitz coming up. OMG, here we go. Gonna get the leap in, wrestle, tackle with the strip ball. Strip ball is not in play, but gonna fail the leap in. What a big setup there coming up, and unfortunately doesn't get any of that noise there. And the Undead team, all you have to do is wait for the Kislev team to just fall on their butts, and then this is where you're at. You're gonna have a bunch of Kislev in a terrible spot, and they're gonna make the Kislevs pay for it. Death injury, apothecary already being used. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time. Kislevs. This is the nightmare right there, and this is why you don't go aggressive too early with your Kislev team. I mean, you go aggressive like this, they miss the legs, the leap here with their long legs, and it's just you're gonna get hit. Undead team playing some patient Blood Bowl there. He's like, VG, what do you know, man? What do you know? I played it patient, and because of that, look at the Kislev team now. Look at the Kislev team now, but he's not done yet at this point here with the aggression showing up strong. Gets the defender down, die with the 1-die block, with the blitz. Big time plays. Done by big time players, but the ball, the scatter, it's in a terrible spot for the Kislev team, but he's not too daunted by this. He's going to get there and make this a little bit more difficult. 3 more turns left for the Undead team. If anything, he's made this a whole lot more difficult, but don't forget though, Undead team still has a wizard in hand though. He still has a shot here. If anything, it's still paved the way by a fireball, but long legs jump in there with the pickup roll against the 2 tackle zones. It doesn't matter. He dodges away. He's trying to get out. He does get out with a 3+ dodge. And Wizard now, he's going to have to be forced to use it right there. KO. And the ball is going to be safely out for the Undead team. And it's going to bounce in a okay spot here for both sides. Kislev's still going to be marking the ball, but you're damn sure he's going to get blitzed out of the way by at least the Mummy. Ghoul is still okay. Turn 15, so the Ghoul should be able to stand right back up, pick this ball up. He's in range for the touchdown. But man, oh man, are you ever going to be out of danger? I don't think so. Here's the blitz here, and it will be a good 2-die block. Just going to be a push, but that's going to be good enough. Get him away from the ball, I say. And here's the sure hands pickup coming up from the Ghoul. But where is he going to go? That's going to be the question. There's just no real good place to go, so he's going to move around here to the right side and just forego all of that stuff. Kislev just needs to stop that Ghoul. Stop that man! Oh, there we go. Bonehead. At least there's just the one on the Bonehead. So the Kislevs. Will he get the dodges? Will he be able to get the leaps that he needs to possibly get to the ball? Long leg leaps and the re-roll already being used there, guys. And the Undead team, whoo, is going to be wiping his brow and just in range for the touchdown without even needing a go for it roll. Is going to do the 3-die block. Safe blocks, you say? I don't know, but nonetheless, just going to get pushes, and here's going to trot in for the touchdown. Undead team, BufordTJustice. Yes, the year Yubs gonna just square it up 1-1. And my pick is looking real bad, guys. Hey, you know, it's not over yet, though. Kislev's, hey, as long as he gets a couple of guys from KO, and he does. And should be okay-ish, right? KO for the Undead team comes back. It's turn 16 coming up, and looks like we are going into overtime, guys. First overtime period of the Champions Cup playoffs. Don't you guys go away, though, if you're just joining me. More Champions Cup playoffs right here on this channel. If you guys haven't already, if you like what you see here, follow along, because, man, I do this all day, every day. No, not every day, but, you know, most weekends, right? Champions Cup ladder. Well, not Champions Cup ladder, but Champions Cup playoffs, guys. You can follow along here. And definitely check me out on YouTube, where I do loads of other video game action, as well as the Blood Bowl, some of the Blood Bowl, better of the Blood Bowl games. And this is looking like going to be one of those right here. AndyDavo, BufordT. This is it right here. This is why we played in the big time, boys. Getting squared up 1-1 in the first round. This can't get any better right here. Kislevs. Will it be a riot? Maybe. Wouldn't that be something if we get the riot and maybe get the win in regulation? But at this point, it's all 50-50 at this point. Definitely. Undead team showing that he's got lots of patience and was able to withstand the onslaught of this Kislev team, and at that point did get the death injury, did get a couple of nice little KOs and even some stuns, and was able to score it there. Did get a little bit nuffled there, but still, I mean, that's the thing, right? Kislev teams kind of live and die by the leaps. Nice, gonna get a little extra reroll there for his troubles, and there the Kislev team just gonna get his guys into range, and might actually go for a one-move touchdown. Oh, might actually do it here. Okay, so here we go. 7 movement allowance catcher, and actually the Undead team is in a spot in which he can get a whole bunch of push combos. So there you go. Watch out, guys. This might be a thing. Oh, but the wrestle with the both down die, and that will end all hopes of the one-move touchdown try right there, man. You think he's gonna be safe, but man, Mankey, thank you so much for that follow, Mankus. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and if you are a lady, then you are a lady and a scholar. Piling on! This is why we get it right there. I haven't seen the piling on animation for the tame bear. Oh, that looks like it hurts. That looks like it hurts. He went with his rear butt sitting on him, flying. Oh man, we are going into overtime. Look at that. Overtime period coming up. Oh man, long game here. And this is going to be all on the coin flip. And I think if the Kislev gets the coin flip, then I think the Undead team is going to be is definitely going to be hurting. I mean, they still needed the Wizard to score it there at the end because the Kislev team did bamboozle the ball away out of 2 tackle zones and dodge away even. And so you gotta believe that if the Kislev teams get it, then they're gonna be the winner. But it looks like the Undead team, uh-oh, Kislevs, they're in trouble. Undead is going to be receiving the ball, but can the Undead team score? That's the question, right? I mean, so far, so bad. They needed the Wizards to get the ball down the pitch, and now they don't have it. You have to think, can they withstand yet another Kislev onslaught? I don't know, but this is going to be the question, and the Undead team's going to have to answer it at this point. Minkus, I am going through each one of the replays, so I don't believe I've done your game yet. And we are going to be doing this for at least another 4 more hours, so at least 4 more games to be casted. If not, can be, I think I'm gonna get like, I think I'm gonna try to get all the games today, if possible. So you just hang tight, man, because it's not over yet. This is just the 3rd game of today. Woo! Gotta get the drinks in when I can, guys. My voice. Get the ref here, and that's gonna be great for both sides and even for the audience because we love seeing fouls, to be honest. Touchback, and that's gonna be great. No pickup tries here. I think that's been a touchback on every single time the Undead team's gotten the ball. But now the Undead team gonna have to play some real inspired offense. And if this was any other team except for the Kislev team, I'd be a little bit worried. But Kislevs, they've been living and dying by the leaps, and so because of that, you gotta believe that the Kislevs has a shot at maybe turning this ball around in overtime. That's the nice thing here. They do have that catch-up mechanism here by the end. And will they be able to get to the ball? Or will it just be even more death injuries to come? All that to be answered in the next bit. Undead, again, going to continue with the formation right there. Too bad he doesn't have a whole bunch of guys with guard because this would be even more solid. But nonetheless, he's just going to go and put his guys here and get the guys in the center. Going to be keeping these guys in a spot in which when the Kislevs do their aggression, then at least the ball will fly out and the ball will be not scattering away. And that's kind of the point at this moment. Kislevs going to continue to just play pokey defense. Poke here on the right side, make it to where it's going to be a little bit less area to cover. And we are, again, back to this kind of very conservative defense. And I think this time around, the Kislevs are probably not going to see the center as much as they did in the second half. In the second half, you saw that the Kislev team went a little bit too far here on the right side. And a few extra guys here on the left side, and the center was just immediately taken over by the Undead team. And there with the bribe in hand, not going to waste any time, going to use the dirty player, Kislev, and get those hits in. So I tell you what, that get the ref at this point is really benefiting the Kislev team. They can play off like this and then to surgically get those hits in whenever possible and get the surround off. And the offense is just, where are you gonna go, right? I mean, anywhere you go, you just like, oh, should I go this way? Should I go that way? Unlike the last time where it was kind of clear that the center was open, this time Kislev's putting the Tame Bear right smack dab in the center. And so far, Undead team, all they could do is just kind of maneuver here to the right side, just maybe just hope for something here. And I think at this point, just needs to... boy, if you're the Undead team, what do you do? I mean, do you base up the Kislev team, try to get some injuries here, open up some space, and then after that, run through like madman? But that does open you up to Kislev aggression, because you yourself are getting touched up now, and not enough guys with guards, so eventually, boom, 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 just like you did in the second half, it was kind of like collapsing on you, around you in the cage, and after that, Kislev absolutely went aggression on you, and then after that, you had to use the wizard to get the ball back. So now what, right? So Undead team being asked by the Kislev, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And this is a very tough thing to do here. I think at this point though, Undead cannot stay away at this point. They need to just need to throw caution to the wind and just say, okay, I'm just gonna move in and base up the other guys and hopefully get some injuries in and maybe try some type of wedge in. I don't know, but you can't play off like this because this is playing right into the hands of the defense as well. Kislev's not in a hurry either. And if the time gets down to 3 more rounds left, then the Kislevs are going to absolutely play extremely aggressive. And now the ball's on your side of the pitch. And you don't ever want to have aggression on your own side of the pitch in Blood Bowl. You would like some judgment on your plays, Mankiz? First time in the Champions Cup as well? Oh, and you're so hyped. Well, that's great. Okay, well, no worries, my man. It will be coming up soon. And now it's the Undead team. It's just playing off at the moment, but man, it's just at this point, it's just, I wouldn't say scared Blood Bowl, but at this point, it's just kind of like, I don't know what to do, Blood Bowl. So here's the foul. Let's get a couple assists in, so this is a pretty good one, but oh, no injuries here. Kislevs, they're the ones with the numbers advantage at the moment. Pushing them back, keeping them away at the moment. And I think the Undead team is like, well, maybe I'll just go into kickoff overtime. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the numbers are absolutely swinging the way of the Kislev team, so I think the Undead team just has no real answer. I mean, how is he going to move the ball? It's just, there's just no real way at this point. I think now he has to maybe consider, okay, I'm going to move my whites down the pitch or the ghouls or something like that, and then at the end make a throw. I think that's might have to be the answer here or something. But playing it like this is not necessarily the way to go. Hey, Jimmy, fantastic. Thanks for the host. 7 viewers, that's it, man. Don't be stingy on me, man. But thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate that. Definitely helps me out in the long run. Oh, man. Oh, man. So now it is going to be the Undead team seeing... it's gonna try to go to the right side now, but again... Is this enough? I don't think so. This is just a prelude of things to come. Kislev's going to be happy with playing conservative defense. Don't want to play aggressive too early because, as you've seen before, too aggressive equals dead Kislevs. And I mean, it's just how are you going to answer? Is going to be how everyone's going to judge you. Big 3-die blitz coming in. Mummy gonna get the hit in, but just gonna be stuns there. Just some stuns and dodge away from the ghoul. And the death injury, boy. Good thing that's just a level 1 ghoul, but still, that's one less personnel on the pitch for this Undead team, and that is a big one right there. 5 more turns left to play. Kislev should be able to just stop this up yet again. Tame Bear moving up, not afraid of these mummies right there. Moving around the right side. And as soon as the Undead team just pokes his head out with the ball, and I think the more and more this goes on, the less and less the Undead team has a chance at winning this in regulation. Big foul there, but no calls here. Here's the blitz. And again, just play some conservative defense at this point. No need to rush it right here. And I really like this from AndyDavo, just playing it safe, just keeping up the pressure. At any moment, the Undead team is just gonna buckle. But so far so good. And there, needed that one. Needed that big injury right there. Mummy provides. And needs to provide yet again. Maybe even just a stun. But just gonna be a push there. Definitely need to get that bear down. And skulls on the dice. That's gonna use up the reroll right there. It's gonna make it extraordinarily uncomfortable. But ooh, finally another KO. So that will help things out on the pitch. Boy, that was right there, the 1-2 that the Undead team really needed. And again, patient Blood Bowl has been the answer so far for the Undead team. Now with 2 guys down, there's 2 less Kislevs to worry about. Ball hawking, and speaking of ball hawk, will the Kislev team jump in yet? I don't think so. 4 more turns left to play, 3 more for the offense. Jump up. More jump up. Blitz. Gonna continue just trying to take down this ghoul right there. Gets a nice little push combination here. Pushes the mummy out the way as well. Big injury there. Oh man, right when the Undead team has a few moments of glory there and is able to just open things up for his guys, the Kislev team shuts it down right there with the injury of his own. Will it be more? No, it's gonna be not. Kislev's pushing back the Undead team. Look at that. Just gonna be the case left. Mummies is not enough. Tame Bear holding it up. Just touching up here. And there's gonna be another foul. Boy, to get the ref. Could you believe it? To get the ref affording all of these things here. Hey, Mike the Machine. Yeah, I saw it. You scored it, man. And a big foul there on the mummy, and it does produce the armor value break. Luckily, regeneration is going to come through, but that, my friends, is a big blow. Now, only what, just 6 more people left on the Undead team. That's not enough at this point. The Undead team absolutely has to try something, and you can't put up side cage against leapers or anything like that. So, what are you gonna do? And I think this is it. You just can only move back at this point. Oh, and he's losing the injury fight at this point. Nice KO though, not giving up, but Kislev's has just been going pound for pound, and the Undead team has been losing it. And oh, speaking of losing it, there is gonna get the 1-die block, and attacker down died. No more rerolls for the Undead team. And at this point, Kislev's has done the dirty, and I think the Undead team now is playing for the kickoff returns, and the Kislev team, with their overwhelming advantage, cannot let that happen. So at this point, Kislev's really need to play aggressive to try to get this ball out. No chance in hell I think the Undead team is going to get the score. I don't think. You got the kids on YouTube later. Well, you totally did, my friend. And because of that, you got the level even. So, spoiler. There's the 2-die blitzer. Both down die, and Wrestle will be able to take down the big dude. And oh, looks like he's just gonna hang back for the time being. So, aggression is gonna be taken down. I don't think so though. AndyDavo, I think is going to be content in going into the kickoffs here and pretty much leaving it to fate. He does have a reroll though, so he will have a momentary a momentary advantage going in. And those of you guys don't know, kickoff overtime consists of soccer-style kicks where both sides gets to kick the ball. But unlike soccer, the first guy who misses it and the other guy makes it, then that team wins. So I'm a little bit surprised that maybe more aggressiveness is coming up, but I think at this point, yeah, there we go. And I think AndyDavo kind of realizes that, hey, I have the advantages. I'm going to get the ball, and I need to score it because I don't want to go into overtime kickoff. And that's pretty much the good way to go here. But he moved his tackler way back there. Defender down die. Not gonna miss a beat there. Gonna get him hit. And gonna get the blitz in there, and not gonna get that ball. So, well, I mean, he's still got one more turn left, so Undead team just needs to hold on to the ball and get into overtime kickoffs. I think that's the only way that he can win at this point. Undead team should probably move his guy like to the sideline and make it a lot more difficult. Oh, big injury there. Ooh, that's a big one, but thankfully no long-term effect on that tame bear, but still, that's a big one. And it's going to try to open things up here, and not going to be able to do so. So there we go. Going to continue to keep the ball right there and make it a whole lot more difficult. Jump up. He's going to use the re-roll there and trying to dodge away, get into better positions so they can get the 2-die block in. And just going to get the 1-die. Oh, just a push, but it will be able to push him into the arms of the waiting tackler, the blitzer. And a very long legs. Gonna jump in there. Gonna get the 2-die block now, I think. And, ooh! Gonna miss the dodge right there. And we are going to kick off overtime. Look at that. Penalty shootout. Where each team rolls D6 and the highest score wins. And each unused team re-roll does add 1 to the D6. But you do have to use it, guys. You do have to use it. There was no turnover because that was the Undead team and he hit the bear. Penalty shootout, so ladies and gentlemen, where one guy misses and the other guy makes it, and it will be over. But if both sides make it, we're going to continue with the kickoffs. And there, Kislev team makes his first kick. Boing, boing, splat goes up 1-0, and now the Undead team will be able to square it up, and if he makes it right there, then we'll continue with the kicks. But it appears the Undead team forgot to practice their kickoff, and gonna lose the game straight out right there. Oh man, Satiq misses it. That's why he's a star player. He needs to brush up on those kicks, I tell you what. But that went all the way down to the wire. Loads of blocks being succeeded by both sides, and I have to say, Buford, good job holding back the Kislev onslaught right there. I think was a testament to some conservative and definitely some patient play right there, and waiting for the Kislevs to play aggressive, and right when they did, made the Kislev team pay for it with injuries and even with kills being inflicted there. But nonetheless, though, Undead team just could not move the ball whatsoever. Kislevs were just all over it, and that's the danger of playing against Kislev team there with just so many guys that are ball hawks on their side. It's just, how can you stop it? How indeed. 4 failed leaps, 4 point splat, and that helps out as well. Not enough failed leaps, I'd say. And the jump up looks good for the Kislev team. As you see, there are loads of nice, good dice here on the 4+ right there, and not necessarily on the 3 down. And that was really, I mean, the game went how it went because of that. And statistics, all the statistics pretty much said, besides the ball possession, it was just, it was pretty much even all the way down. In the brackets, though, as you can see there, AndyDavo gonna be taking that win away 1-0 right now. 2-1 actually. 2-1 and moves on. Oh, will we see a Ducky versus AndyDavo? match coming up soon. Oh man, we just might. But don't you guys go away. More Champions Cup right here on my channel. And I believe we are going to cover the Dwarven team, Colian XXX, taking on the Halfling team of Diamlord, who actually had taken the big win in the last Champions Cup. And he's back, but this time with Halflings. So don't you guys go away. More action to come. And yeah, I'm going to just take a real quick sip of the drink here and get a quick break, a bathroom break, and I'll be right back. If you guys haven't already and you like what you see here, please follow along and definitely hit that follow button. And you can check me out on YouTube as well. Subscribe, like my videos, all you guys out there. And if you have already, much love to you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll be right back, guys. Don't you guys go away.